Join me as I start a new series on this channel that I'm calling The Football Ladder, where I'll be starting at level 10 at the English Football League pyramid and in the hope of reaching the Premier League come the end of the season. I just want to give credit for this idea to Smith, who's a YouTuber if you've not seen him before. It's a great concept, hence why I'm now taking it and using it. For the first match of this series, I visited Hever St John's. I was actually invited down by a viewer of the channel called Stuart, so thank you very much. And this was the first visit to the club that are based within Colville, Leicestershire. Hever St John's of course play at level 10 of the current football pyramid, which is step 6 of non-league, and that's obviously where we're starting this series at, in the hope of eventually reaching the Premier League. It's £7 for entry down at Hever St John's, which is good for the level, but as mentioned we met up with a viewer who kindly paid for us both for entry and also gave us a pin badge as we went through the turnstile. Hever St John's currently play at St John's Park and were founded in 1934 before of course 5 years later the Second World War broke out, and they were reformed in 1949 joining the District League. The ground has a few seated options that you will have seen on screen. I couldn't actually find an official capacity, so if anyone from Hever St John's could drop that in the comments, that would be much appreciated. To the game itself, which is obviously really important, just to explain the rules very quickly for you all, it's very simple. If of course we see a win, then we'll move up a level. Draw, we stay the same, and if we lose, then we might have to go down a level, but hopefully that won't happen too often. This was quite a tight game between Hever St John's and Ingles. We're of course wanting Hever St John's to win, having been invited down. Unfortunately, in the second half, Sam Grouse managed to put them ahead, and to be honest, there really weren't many more chances in the game, so Hever St John's won 1-0. There was 117 in attendance, and a massive shout out to the club for hosting us brilliantly, and now we move on to level 9 in the next video. If you have any ideas or thoughts, please leave them in the comments section, and if you enjoyed, please like and follow.